Hey y'all, this is Gabby. I'm your friendly neighborhood TV producer and storyteller, and these are my thoughts on the season 15 finale as well as the All Stars 8 cast reveal. I felt like the finale was different than previous shows because there was less emphasis on the queens, even the top four. It felt more like an award show with, the Zooms and the ACLU numbers and the sing-alongs with the queens and RuVeal pack. I have to say that the crowning was extremely anticlimactic. While I'm very happy for Miss Sasha Colby, from a storytelling perspective, the crowning, it did absolutely nothing for me. I feel like we learned the most about Sasha, if you already didn't know her pre-Drag Race, in the last 3 episodes before the finale. And for me, 16 queens in 3 months, that's just too late in the game. As a storyteller, I prefer to be subtle when I'm sending my message out there, and I don't like being told who I'm supposed to root for. It's off-putting. It's a decision that I want to make for myself, and I feel like from the Meet the Queens, we knew who was going to win, and that's fine. They can pick whatever winner works for them, but from a story perspective, we need to see this woman struggle. We need to see someone overcome something and not just give them the winner at it from day one. I would have liked to have seen more valleys and peaks in Sasha's arc. Producers were more concerned with showing us why Sasha should win instead of actually telling us how she overcame 15 other girls to get the crown. Anitra did better in the final lip sync because I feel like she was actually performing. It wasn't just look at me and my hot body. I'm like, I actually got something from her. And I get that that's what body is what Sasha is known for, but just it didn't do much for me. So that's it. Congratulations to Miss Sasha Colby and congratulations to Anitra. Hated that Luxx was robbed out of a final 2 lip sync because I really feel like she would have killed it. I feel like they should let all 4. If you're going to let the girls go to the finale, to me, it's not enough to just have them do their individual solo bits. They actually need to have a battle against each other. So maybe instead of having the ACLU bit and the performance from RuVeal and Leland, what would have been better to me was just to not only have the girls have their individuals, but actually battle each other and let these, let's take them out. Okay, so here are my general thoughts. Before anyone has walked in, I already saw an Instagram post revealing All Stars 8 cast. And here's who I'm most excited for. Mrs. Kasha Davis, who I'm obsessed with and have loved since I saw season 7 2 years ago. She truly is a workhorse queen, and she's inspirational because she was 40 when she started drag, 46 when she got on Drag Race, has a successful marriage, a successful business, has a loving family. And I'm not saying her life is perfect, but I tend to like more down-to-earth queens that have a strong point of view and don't seem like assholes. When Heidi turned around to see Mrs. Kasha Davis, that was my face. It seems like her story focuses, it's my time to shine, and you can be successful at any age, which I believe. And I really hope that she does well because I think having someone like a Mrs. Kasha Davis do well and not actually do well in real life, but also not have production interfere and clip her wings. I think it's important to see older queens do well. And it's not even about her being older. I don't care what age she is. It's just what she represents is so beautiful and so real. That's why I love drag queens, because they don't, drag queens aren't born with a huge village of people willing to help them out. They have to self-start. They've got to learn how to do their own makeup, how to edit, how to make their own music mixes, how to do their own stand-up comedy. Drag queens are the artists that I look up to and can relate to the most because of that whole DIY thing. And then when they get on Drag Race, I don't think you can ever really, really be ready for everything for Drag Race, but they've got such great training because they've been in the trenches. Another one that I'm excited for is James Mansfield, and I love her for the very same reason that I like Mrs. Kasha Davis. James is completely self-made. After her reception on season 9, she could have just faded into the background completely, but no, she focused on her wig company. She focused on creating content, and then from there she had all these amazing opportunities and people supporting her. So from that, to me, James Mansfield's begins like Trixie's began. They were all stars outside of the show. Their first time on Drag Race, not so much, but they definitely excelled outside of Drag Race. So we're already, all these people are rooting for her. You know, James Mansfield has been everywhere. You know, the bitch that stole Christmas. She's doing collaborations with Maddie Morphosis and Trixie Mattel, and is on Trixie's TV show about her hotel renovations. Like, to me, I feel like WOW is probably more invested into someone like that because of her ability to take the brand forward. And I think they also love a good self-made queen. They know, okay, this is someone that has a lot of get up and go. They're self-starting. We don't have to hold their hand. I'm also in love with Jessica Wilde and Alexis Michelle. Jessica Wilde, for me, I've only watched the first 4 seasons as they appeared on television, except for the exception of seasons 14 and 15. But season 2, I watched that, fell in love with Jessica. I actually met her at the Abbey, I think last summer, and she was a hoot. She looked so good. I wonder if I still have that picture. And Alexis Michelle, I didn't see season 9. My girl is Nina Bonina Brown from season 9, and I hope we get to see her on All Stars. But Alexis, I've always thought was beautiful in and out of drag, and she's really stepped it up. And I know that she is like a top-notch drag queen, so I'm interested in seeing what she can provide. So the first girl into the workroom is Heidi. With her entrance line of "What's Gappening," I see that she has not lost any of that charm, and she is rightfully the Miss Congeniality of her season. I didn't watch season 12, but I feel like her main focus is going to be her glow up. She also helped make a lot of her looks, which I know was a sore point because when she came on the first time, she was still developing that. But she looks great. She's been successful. She's been everywhere. She says she just wants to have fun, but I don't believe that. I think that she's going to be our quiet assassin. I think she's going to be trying to pull some strings. And I see her getting mid to high placement. Okay, Naysha Lopez. Okay, y'all know I'm an astrology girl, and Naysha has got to have Venus placements the house down because she is beautiful in and out of drag. And I'm also happy to see her back because she's been killing it with Roscoe's and, you know, pageants. She was Mr. Continental. I think she was, I don't know if she won, but she definitely competed. She's been on tours. And her story need is, I took it, her story need is to prove that she can win All Stars. She's been an All-Star on the outside of the show, but is she All-Star enough for this Hall of Fame? We'll see. Kahana Montrese. Kahana. I haven't heard much about her in the fandom, save for her glow up. I need her surgeon's number because damn, she looks great. She looks so good. And her story need is that my drag has grown up and glown up per her, you know, cosmeceuticals, and she's not just Coco's baby. So for me, I would like to see like her point of view outside of being stunning, but she is absolutely the quintessential Vegas showgirl. So Candy Muse says that she wants to show people that she's talented, but I'm gonna be honest with you, that doesn't ring true to me because it's like you won the roast in season 13. And she definitely was one of the better performing queens, even making it to the finale. So yeah, her motivation is not clicking for me, but we'll have to watch. I'm not really buying that she wants to show people that she's talented. She is talented. So what else is going on there? Darien Lake from the legendary season of season 6 looks like a natural woman. If she were walking down the street, I would not know that is a drag queen. Her story is to never give up, very inspirational. And again, like, drag is not just young, thin, beautiful people. Like, drag is everything. So like when they pick queens that we haven't heard from in a while via WOW, or don't have that supermodel aesthetic but are still beautiful, stunning, and sickening, I love to see that. Monica Beverly Hills. She wants to be a role model for trans women of color, and I think, you know, kudos to WOW for casting her, because I know that they're trying to self-correct and show more trans representation. I think what better way to do that than go back to one of the OG trans ladies, Monica Beverly Hills. Alexis Michelle is here. I have always thought she's had one of the best bodies in the franchise, and her story is star on the rise, and she's also updated her look. I don't know what she means by that. I feel like Alexis Michelle was already a big deal before she got on season 9, but I guess that means update her, her visibility in terms of new Drag Race fans. So yeah, I'm rooting for her because I think she's very talented. Jessica, so she comes in this desert alien look.
In English or in Spanish, Jessica Wilde is a superstar, baby.
Goddamn right. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. And just like Alexis Michelle, Jessica is back to introduce new Drag Race fans to her beauty and her art, and I think they're going to love her.
I didn't come to race, I came to cruise.
Canada in the house, bitches.
Jimbo. It's totally wild seeing a non-American that's not Vivian on the U.S. franchise. I really, really loved her Frenchie look from the Rock of Love, her entrance look. I thought that was great. And I'm going to call her the edgy Canadian because that's who she is to me. LaLa Ri. While I think she is beautiful, while I just love hearing her voice, I wasn't feeling the entrance look. And I haven't watched season 13, but you know what? I know I'm just going to love Lala, and I think if nothing else, she's going to be our confessional queen and kind of the glue that holds this group together. So we'll see. When Jessica Wilde said that her and Jimbo were friends and Jimbo said that they really love Jessica, I was like, those women are so chaotic and that energy is going to be so fire, and I really, really, really hope, I think they will, but I really hope that we see more of their shenanigans. Oh my God. And Jimbo's not afraid to take it there with people. So I'm like, damn, what is this going to be? I feel like this is our BFF season because Darien Lake and Kasha, they tour together. And of course, we got our crazy, chaotic homeboys, Jimbo and Jessica. I really do see Alexis Michelle for top 4, possibly the crown. I just get a read. And that's it. I don't want to guess anything, but those are my general thoughts. I would love to know what you guys think. What are your predictions? I think we've got anywhere about a month left before it premieres. So yeah, hit me back in the comments below and let me know what you think will happen this season and what are your thoughts on this cast. Okay, love you guys. Bye.